It stops right where the girl is, and I'm taking off my shoes, guys. I'm ready to run. What's good, you guys? One, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please do hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, as you can tell by the title down below, I am sharing with you guys a story time. So yeah, I'm actually in a hurry. I'm about to go to the mall. That's why I'm wearing a cap. But yeah, I just thought, let me just come quickly and talk to you guys. So this was in 2019, last year, around this time-ish, I think. No, I think it was around October. No, you guys, I can't remember the exact month, but yeah, it was last year. Okay, so how it happened, it was around 6 to 7, somewhere there. So I was with a guy friend and we were going to a exam prayer, something like that. Yeah, we were writing exams. Yeah, we were writing exams, I remember. So we're going to a exam prayer session in the like opposite race building. So in the rest that I used to stay in, there were like 2 buildings which were like opposite each other. You have to go out and then cross a street, then the opposite street. Do I make sense? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we were about to go that side. We were at the gate. I think we're waiting for like this other two girls, okay, to come and join us so that we can go. So as we were standing at the gate, this other girl comes. She's running, she's breathing heavily, like you can see that this girl has been running, okay. She's wearing like a gown, sort of a gown and slippers, you know those slippers that are like bootsinyana. Yeah, she was wearing those ones. She comes to us and she's like, can I talk to you? And like me, she's like, yeah, can I talk to you? And then I go closer to her, but I don't go like close because I'm also scared. Why is she riding like this? So she's like, can I have water? She's speaking like, you can see that she's tired, she's scared, I don't know of what, but then I could see that this person is scared. She's been running, like it's like someone was chasing her or something. So she's like, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah. Then I go to her. She's like, can I have water? I'm like, okay, let's go inside. Alright? So I walk with her. She's busy looking at the back. When she hears footsteps, she keeps on looking at the back. She's like, she gets scared, man. So I'm asking her, where are you from? She's like, I'm from Vanderbale. I'm like, so you ran from Vanderbale, which is in town, to this side? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why are you running? She kept quiet. She didn't answer that one. And then I'm like, where is home? Alright? So she's like, home is Davidton. I'm like, how did you get here? She's like, please don't ask me a lot of questions. I'm like, okay. But the guy that I'm with, he's from Davidton also. So maybe let me call him so that he can help you, or maybe you know each other, he can organize something, maybe transport for you to go home or something. I was just trying to help her, guys. So she's like, no, please do not call anyone, do not tell anyone. So now I get scared. She's like, just give me water and I'll leave. I'm like, okay. So I get to the nearest unit. I saw a glass of a glass. So I pour water for her and I give her. She was standing outside the like by the door. I get there and then I give her water. She drinks and she's like, she was holding the glass like this. She was literally shaking like this. She was like, and then she drank the water. And then she was like, so on her ring finger there's a ring. So now I'm starting to ask myself questions and try to figure out answers, like what could have happened to this girl. So I'm thinking maybe she was fighting with her husband and she did something to her husband and now she's running away, or she did something, maybe she cheated on her husband and then the husband is now looking after her, he wants to kill her or something. Like, I was just trying to figure out what could have happened to this lady. She's not even that old, guys. She looks around like 20, 23, 24, somewhere there. She was young. So now that she's shaking, I'm like, are you sure you're fine? Like, sharp, sharp, sharp. She's like, yeah. And then she gives me the glass and she's like, may God bless you, God will bless you, you're such a, like, she's just complimenting me and telling me that God will bless me and everything. So now I'm starting to be scared, like, what's happening? This girl is so strange. Why is she saying all these things? So I take back the glass where I found it. When I come out, she's gone. I look around, she's like on the wall, she's trying to move. Her knees are bending, like she can't walk properly, guys. She's tired. I wonder when you've been running and now you're just out of breath and you can't even walk properly anymore. That was her. So she's holding the wall and trying to walk, and you could see that she's trying to run but she can't. So I'm like, hey, wait, let me help you or something. She doesn't even look at me, she doesn't even look back. She gets to the gate now and then she starts running. So I'm like, wow, that was so strange. And then I tell this other guy that was coming behind me, I'm like, did you see that girl? He's like, yeah. And then I tell him what just happened. He's like, leave her, maybe she's just being naughty or something, just ignore her. I'm like, no, man, like, guys, I just wanted to help her. So I'm like, I go to the security guard and I'm like, I tell him also what just happened. He's like, yeah. I'm like, this guy's like, this is a lady, maybe something could happen to her. What if someone wants to kill her or something? And what if tomorrow we wake up and we see her body there by the streets? And how was it going to feel, guys? So I go back to the guys that I was with, the prayer guys. So I get to my guy friend, the one from Davidton. He's like, I'm like, I wonder that girl, this and this and this just happened. He's like, who's surprised? I'm like, yeah. And I tell him, no, man, my spirit is not okay. Something is wrong with that girl. So the guy's like, okay, let's just go to the prayer thing. Maybe we'll pray for her or something, right? So we get there, we sing. I think we sang like one song. I wasn't even concentrating, like I wasn't even focusing. My mind wasn't there. So I think we sang like one song and then we started praying. in the middle of the prayer, I just stopped and went out. When I go out, my guy friend comes out also. He's like, I cannot concentrate. I'm like, me too. He's like, something is gonna happen to that girl. Let's go and help her. What? Okay. So I left everything. I told this other girl to hold my phone and my keys because it was around 7 now. So I left everything with that girl and we ran with the guy friend. We ran to try and like look for her, what, so that we can actually help her. So as we're running, we're trying to figure out which way she might have went. So I'm like, nah, she can't go like in the middle of the houses. The streets in the middle of the houses. She probably went with the she probably took the main road. So we follow the main road and now we're approaching the robots. So I'm like, okay, now I'm scared. I'm not passing the robots. Let's go to the shop, because after the robots there's like a shop, a Chinese shop, makulanyana there. So I'm like, when we get there, maybe she's there hiding, or maybe she wants safety or something, and then she'll wake up in the morning and leave, because the shop actually closes late. But so I'm like, let's go to the shop and ask if they've seen her. So as I'm still talking about that, there's like a house at the corner, and then there are robots. She's there by the house. She's sitting there by the stop nonsense, like she's trying to hide. So I just stopped, and then I told my girlfriend, "That's the girl." He's like, "That's her." I'm like, "Yeah, that's her. I can see that's her." And then the guy goes there, and I tell him, "Go when I go," because she didn't want me to help her. She didn't want me to ask her any question. She told me not to tell anyone. Okay? So, okay. I'm like, when I go. So my guy goes and he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" He tells her, she tells him her name. I can't remember the name. And where are you from? Is there something that we can do for you? She tells him, I'm from Deviton. Is this something that we can help you with? She was about to talk. Like, I could see that she wanted to say something. And then immediately when she was about to open her mouth, she looked at me. She looked my side, like where I was, the direction where I was. She looked that side and she was like, "Tell her to leave." Now I'm like, I should leave. Why? So now I'm like trying to like find out, why should I leave? What's going on? But when, like, my mind is just going up and down, trying to figure out what's going on. And then the guy's like, she must leave. Why? What's happening? What's wrong? She didn't even continue telling him what's wrong. She was like, "Tell her to leave." And then she looked at me in the, like, it was dark, guys, but I could see that she's looking at me in the eye. Like, yo guys, she looked at me and she was like, "Leave or you'll get hurt." So now I'm starting to like shake also, and I'm like, I tell the guy, "Let's go. I'm not ready to die here. Let's go." So maybe I'm thinking, okay, maybe the husband is dangerous, because I'm in my head I'm still thinking about the ring. This girl's married. So, and I'm telling myself, okay, maybe she's having a fight with the husband. Maybe the husband is dangerous. So the husband is going to kill me or something, that I tried to help her or something. Like, in my head it was just the husband. So She's like, leave or you'll get hurt. I tell the guy, let's go. I'm not ready to die here. And then the guy goes back, and as the guy is coming, I take off my shoes, guys. I was wearing socks and slippers. I take off my shoes, I hold them like this, and as I was taking off my shoes, this other car comes. A car is coming, like by the corner like this. It comes, it stops right where the girl is standing, is like right where the girl was sitting. It stops there, and I'm like to the guy, Wabon, let's go, let's run. So it's stopping, is busy doing this. So now I'm like, what is happening here? I was so scared. I was so scared, guys. So we run with the guy, and we get to this other like curve nyana. There's like this other house with big trees, so it's dark there. So we stand there. I'm like, I want to see what's gonna happen, guys. I know. I like taking risks, guys. I know there I took a risk, like, and then as I look back, this one guy comes out of the car, goes to the boot, opens the boot. I'm like, what is happening? So like, I was so scared, guys. I wanted to help the girl, and the girl told me to leave. Like, guys, you could tell that this is like human trafficking. So I'm like, now it makes sense. So I'm like to the guy, okay, I saw what just happened. So after seeing the guy opening the boot, I just told the guy, let's run, let's run. When I got to my room, I'm like, now it makes sense. Like, guys, we ran. I ran for my life that day. Like, I ran. I've never seen myself run like that. I ran, like, guys. Like, it was so painful. I don't know whether the girl managed to run, to maybe run away or something, but you could see that they are coming for her. Like, and now it made sense why she said I must leave. Why didn't she say you guys leave? She said I should leave. Like, do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Because I was with a guy. Why didn't she say both of you leave? She was like, tell her to leave or she'll get hurt. So we ran for our lives, guys. And then we got to rest. I was shaking, I was sweating, I was so scared. Like, guys, I was so traumatized. I even wanted to cry. I got to my room and I told my roommate everything. She was like, wow, oh brave girl, oh brave. And guys, I just wanted to help her, and she also wanted to help me. Because so now when I was telling my roommate, I'm like, okay, what if this girl was trafficked and then she managed to escape, and then now they are looking for her? That's why she was telling me to leave, because she knows that they are after girls. Hey guys, I was so hurt that day. I was so scared. And for the rest of the month, that month, I didn't even go to town. I didn't even go anywhere alone. When I wanted to go somewhere, I'd call a guy to go with me, because I was so scared. Hey guys, why do people do this? Like, why? Is there not any other way that you can make money rather than selling girls? Yo guys, this is so painful. No, this is wrong. Like, this is not okay. This is really not okay. So guys, I was so scared. Like, that day I literally called my family at night. I didn't even sleep. I even called my family and told them what just happened, and they were like, just be safe, girl. Do not just try and help anyone, because guys, I like helping people. So that day I really learned a lesson that, yay, do not just go and help anyone. Do not, even if it's a late, like guys, just try and be safe. Just, yo, I'm not gonna help anyone anymore, guys. That was really a lesson for me, and I'm glad I was safe. Like, I managed to run away from those guys, or maybe I wasn't the target, but then so yeah guys, that's my story. Please do give this video a big thumbs up. Well, there's nothing to enjoy here because this is really something so serious, but yeah, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.